I got a new dash cam to play around with and try out, and well, this one, let's just say this one's got some issues. I don't like to sugarcoat things. I'm not going to say something's great when it's not. This one has some issues. Might just be this particular camera. One thing I've noticed is it records in 24 frames. So I'm rendering this out in 24 frames so that we don't get skipping. As I mentioned, the sample I've got seems to have some issues. Hopefully it's just a one-off. Let's check it out. We're going to look at the new D1000 Dashcam from CIEVIE. This is a 4K Dashcam. Features 5 gigahertz wireless for connecting to your phone. That's for reviewing on the phone and remote viewing and so forth. It has a dual 4K and a 1080p camera for the back, 4K up front and 1080p at the back. It comes with a 64 gig SD card. Well, that's right there. That's worth its weight in gold right there. Not just kidding. We're going to open this up together, and I'm going to take this out and temporarily put it in my car so that we can get some pictures. So, in other words, I'm not going to do a nice, neat installation because most of these don't stay in my car very long. I have one in my car now. I have a 4K in my car that's working perfect. But it's always nice to see what else is available and what I might upgrade to at some point. Get the box open. So in the package we have the camera itself, a small screen on the back. Comes with a removable bracket, so once you peel this and stick this on the window, you can remove the camera just like that. So this would stick up to your window, the camera facing out. Then you can just pop the camera down to take it off or pop the camera up. The SD card is in the side here. I'm assuming it's already formatted. You know what happens when you assume, right? Accessory pack. This is going to have the power cord and the rear camera. Again, I'm not going to be permanently sticking these to my window at this point, so I have to figure out some way to put the camera up without attaching it permanently. But here's the rear camera. Just plugs in, and there'll be a plug on the side here for the secondary camera. Plugs in just like that. That camera faces out the front window. That camera sticks onto the back window to film out the back window. I'm going to go install this thing in my car, and we'll do some pictures with it. It does come with extra mounting hardware so that you can remove it and reattach it again. In another car, for example. We're going to look at the instruction manual. We'll take a look at the specs first, and then I'm going to take it out and put it in the car and do some driving and get some pictures. This is my temporary setup. Is I have a mount up on the window that I can attach this to, and then I've got the camera now attached to the back of this mount, and I can put this at any angle that I want so they get a good view out the front window. So I'm going to mount this in the car. The back camera I'm just probably going to stick it in the back window somehow. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do with that yet, but we will get the back camera mounted in the window so that at least I do have some shots from it, and then I'm going to take it out for a drive, and we'll take a look at the footage when I get back and see how this one works. So let me get installing this in the car, and we'll pick it up from the car. And I also should point out that you don't need to use the rear camera. You can operate it as a single front-facing camera only, and it'll record in 4K. If you plug the rear camera in, it'll record both streams. 4K for the front camera, 1080 for the rear camera. Okay, I've temporarily installed the front-facing camera. But we got this one installed. I'm going to go clean the window first before doing the test. But there's the front camera. I got the rear camera also installed. This one's held in place with black tape to another old camera that I'm not using, but I've left the bracket attached just for this purpose. So I got one facing out the back window, one facing out the front window. Let's go and see how it looks. So I'm just taking a little drive down the freeway with the new dash cam so we can get a look at the video quality from it. I notice that the screen only comes on for a few minutes and the screen turns off. It's probably adjustable through using the app, which I have not put on my phone at this point. I'm sure all those settings can be controlled from the app. I'll have to look into that. Now, I don't know if the problem is just the camera that I've got. Maybe it's defective. I don't think the memory card that was included was defective, but I'm having some real issues playing these files. Like, for example, I'll click on some files and I won't get anything. Okay, this one works. But other ones that I click on, I just get a freeze frame for like 45 seconds. So I don't know whether it was just this particular camera, and the picture is very sharp, but I'm having some issues, and I have not been able to import any of the files into my nonlinear editor. So I went to the gas station to wash the window, and I just get a freeze frame. And then other clips play fine. You see, that clip, that was when I left the gas station. But for the time going up there, nothing. I just had freeze frames. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to import any of these files or not. The camera I mounted in the back window, I mounted it upside down. If I'm able to use the photos or able to use the video, I'll put it upright. I'll put it the right way up. Right, but yeah, like that's supposed to be moving. I'm on the freeway there, and we're stopped. So I don't know whether it's just a fault with this particular camera I've got, or whether the way it's encoded is not being decoded by VLC. I can't import it into my editing software without transcoding it, so I get the sneaking suspicion it's an H.265. Also, if we look at the files, like look at this one, the time is not set obviously, but it says 9:20 in the morning, right? And the next file is 9:21. Well, if you look at this one's in my neighborhood. I go to the next file, and this is like in another city. This is in White Rock. So like the files aren't like the file numbering is not even at least these ones are playing. It's not even in order. And now I'm back. This is on my way out. Right? This is like the files are completely, I don't know what's going on here with the way that the files are numbered, because we're looking at the time stamp and we're all out of sync. Like everything is, like there's two files here with the same timestamp. Do they play? Yeah, that's on the freeway. And the next one just gives me a freeze frame. So I'm beginning to think that maybe this sample that I was sent has a problem, because I'm not even able to play the files back. It shows it's playing, right? It shows the file is playing, but there's nothing. So maybe this one that I got is just a bad unit. It's tough to do a review on something that doesn't work though, so I'm going to do it because I don't sugarcoat things, right? When I get something to evaluate, I'm going to try to evaluate it, good or bad. So, I mean, the company that sent this to me probably is not going to be happy with the review, but unfortunately, there's really nothing else I can show you. It doesn't work. It's just just recording a freeze frame, and this is with the memory card that they supplied. I don't think it's the memory card that's at fault. I think there's definitely a problem with the unit itself. I mean, so many files are just a still frame that goes on. Like even the time here is not moving, and it's strange, right? But if I go back to some of these other ones where the time was like that shows 9:19, and where was the one that was working? Okay, this one's showing 9:19, right? 9:19 a.m. And the next file shows it as 9:20, but in a completely different city. Like, this is 30 minutes away. So yeah, something's up. I'm going to see if I can try to convert some of these files over, just so we can get a look at what the picture would look like had it actually worked. I put a new SD card in. I formatted it in the camera as per the instructions using the app, and verified that all the settings were correct. And in the app, I was actually able to flip the rear camera over so that it's facing the right direction. And that one actually plays. As you can see, it's not really pointed in the right place, but I'm still getting frozen pictures. And it's interesting because both the front and the rear are showing the same scene when it froze. There's another one, you see, it just froze. It didn't record. It went to this one here, it went to the end of the file, and when it was supposed to transition to a new file, it just froze. And I got a minute of a frozen picture. And then the next one, it's working again. And of course I've missed a whole minute of recording. The front camera for the is exactly the same. There's a frozen picture. And then picked up again a minute later. So I'm thinking it's got to be a problem with just this particular unit that I have. And this one is defective, because it's doing the same thing on two different 64 gig memory cards. The one that came with it and the one I put in now, which is a Lexar, and it's one that's good. I got a couple clips right off the camera itself. Again, this is rendered out at 24 frames because this is what the camera records in. And there's no settings for that. You have the resolution you can set, and that's about it through the app. But the picture quality looks good when it works. As I say, every other file seems to not work. And I'm sure that the problem is limited to this one unit that I was sent. There's something going on with this one, and it's got a problem. And it does record sound. I just don't have anything going in the car now other than the bong. But I did do a couple files. I had to convert them over as they were in H.265. But they look okay. They look okay. It's just, as I say, this particular unit has some issues. Now this one I recorded, this is after, the first one you saw was just using the default settings. This is after I installed the app on my phone. I went and checked everything, checked the settings, everything was set correctly, and put the new SD card in and formatted it. When it records great, but the problem I've got is it'll record one, and then it'll record a minute of a freeze frame, and then it'll record a minute for another one. So something's glitchy with it, and I'm doing the video. I know the manufacturer's probably looking at this, shaking their head, but it may be a software problem, or it just may be a one-off with the unit that I have. But when it works, it looks really good. It's just that while I was testing it, it didn't work all the time. It's going to end as soon as I go around the corner, because that's when it's going to change files, and it went to a freeze frame. So I'll say thanks for watching.